Okay, what's your name, sir?
Michael Steele?
All right, you're Mr. Steele. I've had a complaint sent out to the jail to be given to you. Do you have a copy of that?
No, I have not.
All right, I need them to give you that. I'll go over the complaint with you. You charged and you're arrested on this complaint. You're charged in count one with misdemeanor theft, carries up to a year in the county jail as a maximum penalty. Second, count two is an allegation of unlawful acts concerning computers. That's a level 8 non-person felony. Carries up to 23 months in prison as a maximum. I'm almost sure of that. I'll double check the chart here on that level 8, though. Yeah. Up to 23 months in prison as a maximum penalty. You have the right to have an attorney represent you on these allegations. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, I'll appoint one. Do you know what you're going to do with regard to an attorney?
Yes, I need it, Your Honor.
All righty. There's applications there at the jail. Or if you bond out, you can get an application from the clerk's office. Your bond is set at $5,000. You can post that cash or professional surety, which is a bondsman. There's a list of bondsmen there at the jail who can bond you out. If you make bond, you need to be back in court April 17th. That's this Thursday at 9 a.m. There's a special condition on your bond. You're not to have any contact. You're not to go into the Kansas Star Casino property here in Sumner County.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
I want to know, you already had me out on an OR bond. I was wondering if there's any way I can get another one. Your Honor, I got a wonderful job. I've been here almost 2 weeks. I mean, it's the best job I've ever had in my life. I've been to my last court date like I was supposed to. Is there any way that you can?
I don't remember your other case or cases, and I don't remember any OR bond. What is that with Judge McPherson on his docket? Maybe.
That was with you, sir.
Well, okay. I mean,
My boss gave me until Wednesday. They're kind of working with me. I kind of explained the situation with them, and they gave me until Wednesday to come back and make it to work. If I lose my job.
When's your next court date on this other case?
The 1st of April. At one.
Well, it's April 14th now, right?
No, it's not. It's over Zoom.
Well, when's your next court date?
April.
April what?
The 1st.
That's April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, April. I mean, sorry.
Okay, May 1st.
Yes.
What is your other case? That's with Judge McPherson. That's on his docket, so I don't know.
You OR'd me out on felony possession and misdemeanor possession, Your Honor.
Well, I don't have a memory of it. So you've got these two. You got what are you coming to court for? Who's your attorney on the other case? Paul?
Yeah.
Richard Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. There must be felony possessions then?
Yes.
Okay. Where's your job at?
Here? Well, I work everywhere here.
Who you're working for?
Affordable residential painting, Your Honor.
Where?
Affordable residential painting and remodeling. Sorry.
Are you still living on Michigan Street?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, let me go look up those. Well, I don't know if I have anybody available to do this for me. Maybe I can take judicial notice of your application and these other files and get Mr. Paul on this one as well.
You gonna call my attorney or whatever?
I don't know when the point involved in this case.
That Mott was gone already.
Sorry,
That Mott was gone already.
no, the mom's still the chief judge, so it was like family services, so then it's still. He's the boss of all the other judges. So at first it's kind of taken over even like the,
So what, Sean DeJournette, when is he gonna take my spot?
I think he's taking moments, I think he's taking traffic. Traffic, and he's gonna be like McPherson where he helps out too. So mom's the chief judge.
So Mott ain't going nowhere.
No.
Everybody made it seem like he was quitting then.
I don't believe so, I could be wrong. The information I have is he's still the chief of everything. It was the email getting, so we got something emailed us.
You put me on the, order list.
That's the big query about going to wife, but I'll make sure email for it, there actually. If you don't get out anyway,
I don't think Mott's gonna let me go.
we'll see.
All right, Mr. Steele, I've looked and you do have Mr. Paw, and your next court date is May 1st. The only failures to appear was the summons that wasn't served. So I'll go ahead and do a $1,000 OR bond. I also looked at your application. Has your anything changed since you filled that out in that other case?
No, sir.
All right, I'll take judicial notice of that prior application in that case. And I'll appoint Richard Paw. To represent you in this case as well. I will also continue this case to that May 1st date at 1:30. So it's the same time as your other case.
Thank you.
Okay. So you don't need to fill out the application anymore. Do you have a copy of the complaint yet?
Yes, no, I do not.
That's what I just
Okay,
read.
okay, yes, I do, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, you have that. Call Mr. Paul. Tell him about the new complaint, a new case that he's been appointed to, and that it's set over to the same date. You'll need to talk with him because now you have 2 cases to work. All right. You know when you're going to be back in court? May 1 at 1:30. Is that right? Any questions?
Sure.
All right. This hearing's concluded. I have 2 more people, I guess. Let's just take up AC Dwayne Gibson. You were arrested on suspicion of fleeing and elude, 5 or more moving violations, driving while suspended, no vehicle display tag, no vehicle insurance. Probable cause was found on the fleeing and elude at least. Your bond is set at $100,000. You can post that cash or professional surety, which is a bondsman. There's a list of bondsmen there at the jail who can bond you out. If you make bond, you need to be back in court April 17th at 9 a.m. Bond condition, you have GPS tracking with court service officer supervision. In the meantime, you can hire your own attorney. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, you can always fill out an application for court-appointed attorney.
You take $10,000 bond? Is that what you said?
I couldn't understand you.
I didn't hear bond. It was 10,000?
No, it's 100,000.
100,000.
Yes, sir.
Are you done?
Yes, we are done.
I thought we were. 100,000 bond. I pay you on.
We are done. It's next court date will be April 17th at 9 a.m.
What was the charges of moving violations?
Flee and elude. We come on a 22-mile race, it says in the application, in the affidavit. So.
I was escorted to this county, sir, by Sheriff County of Wichita. County red lights on.
All right, state matter of the commitment of Miguel Machado. Mr. Machado, you were arrested on suspicion of possession of, it says, let's see, opium, some kind of a drug. I didn't, the other judge looked at this. Anyway, he found probable cause, rock-like substance, and set your bond at $3,000. You can post that cash or professional surety. It's methamphetamine, I guess. Cash or professional surety. If you make that bond, you need to be back in court April 17th at
Your Honor.
At 9 a.m. In the meantime, you can hire your own attorney. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you if you fill out an application. You're dying to say something. What do you want to say?
I do have a job here in town at Sonic.
Okay.
I don't have the means to bond out. I don't have anyone to bond me out. But I do work. I do have a job at Sonic here down the street on 8th Street. Is there any way I can get OR so I can make it to work? So that way I can keep. I do have had this job for 4 or 5 months now. It's
the information I have is that you're homeless. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm homeless, but I do have a job. I do have a job. I live. The address is my cousin's. It's 215 South G Street, Wellington, Kansas. I stay there on and off, but I do have a job.
All right. Well, get the application for court-appointed attorney, and I'm going to leave the bond where it's at. If you do make bond, you need to be back in court, like I said, April 17th at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
All right. This one's concluded.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.